John Shackleton, thank you again for talking with me.
You're welcome.
And as ever, we're talking about another final trip, isn't it, to
Yes.
humanitarian trip, and this is your third trip to Ukraine.
Correct, yes.
Can you just tell me a little bit about that then? What's this one going to be about?
Well, first of all, I've got to know the people in Kiev. They've become friends, and they emailed me and asked me if it was at all possible to bring another one in. And I thought, well, it's not a long journey compared to some of the journeys I've done. So I thought, well, why not? You know, why not end up in a country that's at war, that needs ambulances, and they're friends of mine. So a combination of all that decided me to go back into the Ukraine.
And is it right to say then the aim is to take them an ambulance that you would leave with them to use, but take it filled with things that are actually useful to them at the moment?
That's right, yes. It'd be a fully fledged A&E ambulance. More than likely we'll be buying it in Holland. We're trying to buy one in England, but the insurance is outrageous at the moment. So I'll fly into Holland, get a left-hand drive, bring it back here, fill it with medicals, or rather 3/4 fill it with medicals, leaving a gap for my two co-drivers.
Yeah.
I'll sleep on a border across the front, and basically we're on our way.
And when you say the insurance then is really expensive in this country, do you mean to insure it to drive in this country?
Yes. The ambulance you see at the moment, which is a working ambulance, initially they were asking £5,000 a year for it. Yeah, which is ridiculous. So I convinced them that this particular one is a working one. It's not an ambulance; it's a van.
It looks like a van to me.
Yeah,
John,
and
with windows.
I got it for £1,003. Now, when I buy in Holland, they give me 2 weeks insurance for any driver, so that's worth quite a bit.
And then just talking about like the nitty gritty, then obviously this all costs your time, and you know your co-drivers and people that support you, their time, but it also costs you money, doesn't it? Cash, you know, to buy the vehicle.
Oh yes, it does, because they're 18 to 20,000 now. Then there's the diesel, there's the crossings, bringing it in, taking it across again. There's our food, accommodation. We're okay, but no, it does mount up. It does mount up incredibly.
And I think you're being very polite in not asking for money, but I think, you know, this work needs support, doesn't it? It needs financial support.
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt. It's harder and harder. It's harder with the logs. You know, there's so many people doing it now, whereas in the past I could make enough money to buy an ambulance every year. Now it's getting harder, and without the cash, we'll just have to go down market and buy a cheaper ambulance, which is, I don't know, if you're going to do it, you should do it properly, I think.
So in terms of what you really need, do you just need, I know you sell logs, don't you?
Yeah.
And I think,
and I also take anything to the tip.
Yeah.
I will take it, yes.
But really, donations of cash and support,
yes,
or insurances or anything.
Yeah, that's vital. That's vital. We desperately need that.
So is there anyone particularly that we would look to appeal to then to support, or really is it everyone and anyone that sort of looks at the situation in Ukraine and really wants to do their, you know, even if it's what they feel is only a little bit to help?
Oh no, without a shadow of doubt. We know if people just give a fiver, it's incredible how it does mount up, you know. And well, as I say, without it, it won't happen, I don't think.
And how can people get money to you then, John?
Well, basically, we've got I
think you've got a Just Giving page somewhere, haven't you?
That's right. Yeah, Just Giving. And of course they can just put straight money. I've got a separate account at Barclays where it's completely separate from my account, and they can put it straight into there, or they can pay me with a cheque or whatever suits them.
Gold bars, diamonds, anything is fine, isn't it? Okay.
I can convert those, yes.
So what will happen next from here then?
Well, if all being well, once we get the established with the money, my coach team and I will fly into Amsterdam and bring an ambulance back to Harrogate. We hope to leave the last week in September or the first week in October.
John, thank you very much indeed.
You're very welcome. Thank you for